Hello, 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 everybody. Happy new month. It's the second month in 2024. Happy, blessed new month. Wherever you're watching from, I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. How are you doing? I would like to know how you're doing. I would like to know who's actually joined me online. How you can do that is simply by dropping a comment, letting me know where you're watching from. And don't forget to like and share this broadcast. So today is good. It's so good. I bring you so many good tidings. Today we'll be giving away 7 slots for the 90 days mentorship. This is why we haven't yet kickstarted it today, but we're giving away 7 slots. So the T's and C's are simply this: stay tuned from the beginning to the end. Share this broadcast and tag as many people as you can. So, what is going to happen is that in the comment section, we'll be able to tell, okay, this one tagged the most people. So, that's how we're gonna go about today. So we have a comment from Esther, and Esther says, "Hello, good evening, happy new month, watching from Lusaka." So thank you so much, Esther. Thank you so much. And we have Abu watching from Makeni. Thank you so much, Abu. Thank you so much for joining me online. Guys, please drop your comments. Let me know where you're watching from, and also share and tag someone. So if you want to, be a part of the 90 days mentorship, we have 7 slots that we are giving away. 7 slots that we are giving away, courtesy of Creston Consult, all the way from Australia, and as well as Nisha, all the way from America, the United States of America. So I am super excited. T's and C's, just tag as many people and share. Let's get this ball rolling. So today, I don't know. I'm feeling like, okay, I'm more energetic. I know I'm a very hyper person, but then I feel more energetic. And the reason being is that, you see, while I'm back home, 1,000 miles away in Western Africa, in Abuja to be specific, the African Elite Awards is going on. And guess what? I am being awarded. I am being awarded as one of Africa's elite. And the interesting part, when you are a leader, you are able to delegate. So now here's the good part, and this is what makes me feel so super duper good. So one of my followers, Obi Light, he's been following me from even before I stepped foot in Nigeria last year at the Skywise Business Summit. So he's been following me, and when I told him last year that I was going to be speaking at the Skywise Business Summit in Abuja, he said he's going to come, and he did come. So now I sat down and thought to say, look, this award ceremony is going to be a 1 day thing, and I would love to travel, but I have also got lots of work on my table. So what can I do? Okay, let me reach out to my network. Let me look at my wonderful community. Who is it? Who is that person that's always showing up from Abuja? And the lucky gentleman was OB Light. OB Light. So right now, as we speak, in Western Africa, Nigeria, Abuja, OB Light is representing me to receive that award, that African Elite Award. Isn't that a great way, a super great way to just start this second month? I tell you, personal development is the way to go. I do not see how I could be miles away and be receiving an award. This is all due to personal development. So, guys, like I said, please do like and share, drop your comments, let me know where you are watching from. Remember, if you want to be part of the 90 days mentorship, we have got some slots that I am giving away. All you have to do is share this live broadcast and also tag as many people as you can. So the top 7 people with the most taggings get to be part of this tremendous 90 days mentorship. Oh, Sarah says congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. To be honest with you, I am excited. It feels so good to be a candidate of personal development and actually seeing that it works to add value to yourself. It works to invest in yourself, to invest in that skill, to invest in that talent, to invest in that gift, and also just to impact lives. So let me Trish says, love this. Elizabeth says, congratulations, more favor. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Elizabeth, I know you are watching from New Jersey in the United States of America. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so duper much. So before I get into today's gist, I just want to wish you a happy new year and, share some good tidings because I am feeling good. I am feeling good. I am reaping the rewards of my labor. And I hope that as I'm celebrating like this, as you're seeing me in high spirits, I hope you're also being inspired to take 2024 by the horns and just say, you know what? I am team personal development. I am doing this way. It's this way and this way. Personal development all throughout. I hope you're being inspired to do that. So guys, I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this, the personal development combo, which is our daily word of inspiration and my inspirational journal. So now, let me attack the gents for a little bit. Let me attack the gents a little bit. So you know what? When guys go ahead and then they see the butterfly there, they go like, "Oh my God, this is so girly." Like they just think, okay, I think I'm gonna buy this for my wife. I think I'm gonna buy this for my wife. Okay, guys, let me break it down. Let me break it down so you gents can be absolutely comfortable buying our daily word of inspiration and my inspirational journal despite the butterflies. Before I even get to talk about these butterflies, um is there anybody that would want to just give it a try, why the butterflies on our daily word of inspiration and on my inspirational journal? What I could do is this. What I could do is I could actually share a link where you could actually join me live in the studio. If you like, you can turn off your camera. If you like, you can come in with your camera, but then let me just drop this link. And I'm not too sure if it's gonna show on LinkedIn, but I'm very much sure that it's gonna show on Facebook. Yeah, and it's also on YouTube. So that's Moments with Ninonge on YouTube. So I've dropped a link. So what happens is that when you click on that link, I'll be able to see you in the studio and I could bring you up to the camera. So for those that want to give it a try, you could give it a try. Guys, it's 2024. The name of the game is getting out of your comfort zone. That's the name of the game. The name of the game is forgetting what the surrounding looks like, and just aiming forward, forgetting all these limitations. Somebody may say, "Oh, my background right now is not squeaky clean. It's not this. I can't come live. I can't turn on my camera." Well, sometimes opportunity arises and you just have to give it your best shot. You just have to give it your best shot. You never know who's watching. You never know what your contribution, as you come on, what your contribution is going to inspire somebody else to do, or how it's actually going to encourage someone. So guys, while at this, once again, I'll ask you to like and share, drop your comments, let me know where thou art watching from. Happy new month, it's February, and guess what? In this beautiful month of February, we are talking self-love and flourishing growth. Self-love and flourishing growth. And where am I getting that from? That's the theme of February, from our daily word of inspiration. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you're able to see that, but that's our theme in our daily word of inspiration. So, welcome, February, a month of self love and flourishing growth. As we step into February's ambience, the pages of our daily word of inspiration unfold to review the art of self love and the nurturing embrace of self care. Amidst the hassle of life's grind, and prioritize the sacred art of nurturing oneself. Sorry, let me read that again. Amidst the hassle of life's grind, February serves as an oasis, a sanctuary that beckons us to pause. You need to pause, reflect, where am I? Where do I want to be? And prioritize the sacred art of nurturing oneself. Championing self love, embrace your uniqueness, your quirks and your journey. Let self-love be the cornerstone upon which you build your personal development. Oh my God. Cultivate self-care. Just as the garden thrives under gentle care, tend to your being with compassion. Nourish your mind, your body, and spirit with tender care, so the tender care they so richly deserve. Investing in growth. Understand that self love and self care are not luxuries, but essential investments in your personal development roadmap. The more you fill your own cup, the more abundant your offerings to the world become. Amidst the pages of our daily word of inspiration, discover affirmations that speak to the depth of your soul. Welcome to February. Acts of self love and self care are essential milestones in your journey towards personal development. So, now, guys, today being the 1st of February, we have a writing that says you can't give what you don't have. Should I go ahead and read this? Should I go ahead and read this? Because I know there's some people that are actually tuned in, but you haven't gotten your copies. Is it fair? Is it fair? Anyway, let me inspire you a bit. Sometimes people need to be inspired in order for them to invest, but kabash to that kind of mindset. Investing in yourself is not something that somebody should have to talk to you one, two, three, 4 times. No, 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 no. That's not the way we're rolling this year. And remember, guys, to let me know where you're watching from, and also tag somebody. If you want to be part of the 90 days mentorship, we have 7 tickets that are up for grabs all the way from Australia and the United States of America. They have sponsored. Creston Consult has sponsored, and Nisha also has actually sponsored. So guys, ensure that you are tagging in order to, win yourself a slot in the 90 days mentorship. So I'm reading from our daily word of inspiration, a personal development roadmap that's going for 200 kwacha that you have not spared, that you have not even invested in yourself. Anyway, let me read. Once again, welcome to the month of love, a month when some choose to celebrate love, particularly on St. Valentine's Day, 14th February. And there are all these TikToks. Valentine's is coming. Valentine's is coming. But guess what? You are your boo. You, number one, you are your boo. How are you going to celebrate this Valentino? Okay. So, the phrase you cannot give what you don't have is a powerful reminder that we must first fill our own cup before we can give to others. I know they say curiosity killed the cat, but I'm curious. How do you show yourself love? What tangible proof do you have that you love yourself? I know the easiest answer would be that you're investing in your personal development through reading our daily word of inspiration. And I'm saying that on behalf of those that have actually bought and are actually reading. Yeah. So, what other ways can you clearly point out? Like the caption of today's word, you can't give what you do not have. So, do you show yourself love? To what extent do you take care of your mental, emotional, and physical state? If you don't, it will be practically impossible for you to give your family and friends mental, physical, and emotional care. Even the good book admonishes us that the second commandment is, you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. There is no other greater commandment than this. You see, most people would say, they don't do the whole Valentine's thing because they express their love on a daily basis. My questions to you are, on a daily basis, especially now that you're on a personal development journey, how do you show yourself love mentally? How do you show yourself love physically? How do you show yourself love emotionally? Please do answer any of the above questions and create your personal affirmations, because there is power in your tongue. So, what happens in our daily word of inspiration is that I will do a write up, and then at the bottom is what is called affirmations with Inonge. But then today, I go ahead and just start, and then you get to complete. I mentally show myself love through pa 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 pa, pa, you complete. I physically show myself love through. I emotionally show myself love through. I am esteemed, held in great respect, and admired. So, guys, that was a free read from our daily word of inspiration. I hope that you have been inspired to show yourself love. The true question that you should answer is, okay, let me sit back. Inonge has said something, and I think what she's saying is actually making sense. So now, how do I show myself love? Look, we're talking February being a month of self love and flourishing growth. If the Bible admonishes us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves, it's simply telling us that if you cannot love yourself, there is no way that you can love your neighbor. So it begins with you. If you cannot give yourself mental stability, give yourself the emotional stability, if you cannot invest in yourself, how then do you expect your partner to invest in you? You see, especially us ladies, I'll talk for ladies because I am a lady. You know, in most cases, we're in a relationship, would be in a relationship with our spouse. And then we are expecting our spouse to do certain things for us, like empower us. But then if this our spouse is not seeing the effort that we are actually putting in empowering ourselves, where is the inspiration to empower us going to come from? Those are questions we need to be answering when we are on our own. This is personal development. You have a partner. Your partner, your spouse, your husband, your wife, your fiancé, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You see, they have a destiny. You have your destiny too. There are gifts. There's a talent that God has put in you. How are you servicing humanity using that gift? How are you servicing humanity using that talent of yours? How are you doing this? How are you doing that? Elizabeth, thank you so much for tagging others. Thank you so much for tagging others. Esther, I can see tagging. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Paul Major, I see you tagging Timothy. And Elizabeth, I see you tagging some more. And Esther, I see you. I see you. I see you. Paul, I see you. And Alice, thank you so much for joining. Alice, thank you so much for joining. So, guys, that's a question. That's food for thought for you. How do you show yourself that you love yourself? What actions do you do? I mean, one down. So surprisingly, like January is gone. It's absolutely gone. Now we have 11 months to go for 2024. If you're a person, if you're a candidate of personal development, you see, the goal is to become the best version of yourself. The goal is to end 2024 better than you started it. So, if what you do, let me say this, if who you are today is a reflection of your yesterday, I've got one question for you. What you were doing all throughout January, can it speak for you in April? Let me not even go far. Let me not even go far as December. What you were doing in in January, can it speak for you in April? Food for thought, right? Yeah. That's the whole essence of personal development. That's the whole essence of moments with Inonge. To have those moments where you can sit back, reflect, challenge yourself, push yourself, answer some questions that on a normal basis, no one will have the courage, the boldness to come and ask you those questions. I dare to ask you those questions because my mandate, my purpose for existence is to raise leaders that will impact the world positively. My mandate is to find people where they are and push them into becoming the best version of themselves. So now, when I come, I know some of the questions I ask may be a bit uncomfortable because when you answer them, you find that you're not really doing much to become the best version of yourself. Don't hate me. Don't shun away from moments with Inonge, because the natural tendency is for when somebody comes and challenges you, the natural human tendency is to build a defense. So sometimes if you hear somebody talking sense and you are not in alignment with that sense, sometimes you just flip the page. You just flip the page. But if you're a personal development person, if you're a personal development student, you're going to understand that on a daily basis, we need to learn something new. And we're going to understand that it is a privilege to have somebody that can criticize you constructively. I will not come and say, hey, you're keeping that 200 kwacha, you're not investing in your personal development, blah, 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 scolding you. No, I will come to you and give you some insights that will get you thinking to say, you know what? It's about time I invested in myself. It's about time I loved myself in such a way that it actually shows. It's about time I do not just go about a new year saying, new year, new me, without actions. Mm-mm. I am your coach, and I am glad to be your coach. And I'm a person that believes that paths do not cross by accident. I believe there is always a divine purpose. So even for you to belong to either Moments with Inonge, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, I know one thing is for sure, that there is a reason. It may be just one thing that I may say that may just trigger your mind, and that may cause you to step out of your comfort zone, and boom, that breakthrough that you've been praying for comes. The moment I mentioned, boom, that breakthrough that you've been praying for comes, I just remembered something. I had this conversation with Pastor Benjamin Mwape, actually the one I was collaborating with in facilitating the Ignite Your Vision masterclass. So Pastor Benjamin Mwape is actually the youth pastor of Bread of Life in Lusaka. So we were having this conversation, and he says, "You know what? It amazes me." And I'm like, Pastor Benjamin, my senior leader, what amazes you? And he goes on to say, it amazes me how when you call for prayers for financial breakthrough, career breakthrough, people will come, multitudes will gather. But then, if you call for a meeting, a conference, a summit, a business meeting, a business summit, those people will not show up. But then, the moment again you call for a service on financial breakthrough, those same people will come. Why is it like that in Nonge? So, I laughed and I marveled and I was like, okay, guys, truth be told, that really goes on. That really goes on. When there are prayers for financial breakthrough, we raise our hands, we pray our prayers, we pray our prayers. But that moment when we're supposed to do our part, we don't do it. We don't do it. So now the question is, why don't we do it? Because if you pray believing that God has answered. And what pleases God the most is faith with works. If you have faith that you're going to have a financial breakthrough, then you're better off investing in yourself, because it's out of that investment that actually the breakthrough is going to come. God blesses us through the works of our hands. So now, if we don't put our hands to work, how then will the blessing flow to us? Then we're going to keep going to the mountains, keep praying, keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. It doesn't work like that, guys. It's faith and work. It's faith and works that please God the most. So I'm here to challenge you, to inspire you to say, by all means, in this year 2024, my beloved community, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, guys, let's do this. Let's have faith in the one that has called us, and let's also exhibit our faith with works. Let's do that. So I can see people are tagging. I can see people are tagging others, tagging others. Nice one, guys. Let's keep it going. So remember, for those that would love to be part of the 90 days mentorship, we have 7 giveaways, 7 slots giveaways. So we have 3 all the way from Australia, actually coming from Cranston Consult, one of my connections on LinkedIn, all the way from Australia, is sponsoring three slots. So how we're gonna do this is the person that has shared the most qualifies for this. And then we also have 4 from Nisha, all the way from the United States of America. Oh my God, I love this platform because it's a global village. It's a global community of people that definitely want to become the best version of themselves. So guys, I had told myself that I'm only gonna come live for about 30 minutes because I want to join in the awards ceremony that is going on in Abuja, the elite award ceremony that is going on in Abuja, where I'm actually being awarded as one of Africa's elite. Guys, I'm so excited. You just don't know how much joy, fills my heart. But you know what? It's not even about the award. You know what makes me more excited is that I am able to, be a blessing to somebody. I'm able to impact a life because here is someone from my network. They've been following me, they've been supporting, and it's very hard to get into a crowd, that's at the Africa Elite Awards. It's very hard. So now I look at this and I say, okay, Nge, I'm already in this network. But there's somebody that needs this network more than I do. And then I go ahead and reach out to this person and ask them to say, look, can you go and represent me at the Africa Elites Award? And the guy says, yes, I'll gladly do that. And he goes, my joy is he's tapping into a great network. He's tapping into a great network. So, in as much as the award is coming home, I am so grateful that I can lift somebody. And, guys, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do with all of you in one way or another. I just want to add value to your lives. That's all. That's my mission. That's where I'm getting my satisfaction. You've got no idea the kind of joy that fills my heart every time I come off stage from speaking, every time I do a live broadcast like this, anytime I share content with you, because I know that one day, somebody will say, you know what? I listened to Inonge, and you know what? This is how my life went about. This is how my life turned around. I mean, the greatest gift of all is to impact humanity. Guys, I dare you to step up. I dare you to level up. I dare you to make the most of 2024. Look, Miles Monroe said something. He said, the richest place on earth is the grave. It is not the mines in South Africa. It is not whatever place. It is not whatever place. It's the grave. Why is it the grave? Because there are people that have gone to the grave with books they have not written, songs they have not sung, movies they have not acted, businesses they have not started. Now, I want to dare you to take the stance that I have taken. I have vowed to say, I will not be part of the people that will make the grave rich. By the grace of God, when my time is up in my good old age, I will go to the grave empty. I would have inspired thousands and thousands of people to become the best version of themselves. So I hope and trust that in today's live broadcast, you can stand up to this dare and challenge yourself to invest in your personal development. It may not be through the products and services that I offer. It may not, but you can find another coach. You can find another mentor. You can find somebody else. But by all means, develop. You could even go to the school of YouTube. I mean, YouTube is there, and Google is also our friend. We can Google, how do you become the best version of yourself? You watch videos, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. So, guys, I'm daring you. I'm daring you. We've got to make the most out of 2024. I dare you. If you have not joined or registered for the 90 days mentorship, I dare you. It's only 199 kwacha. I dare you to invest in yourself. If you have not bought our daily word of inspiration or my inspirational journal, I dare you to buy and every day read. Every day read. Do you know why it's our daily word of inspiration? Guys, there are voices that speak within ourselves that limit us. Today you may be inspired by me coming online and you hear me and you're inspired and you come up with this certain idea. But the moment you try to implement it, a certain voice within you just tells you, no, you cannot do this. No, you cannot do that. Sometimes you can go past that voice, that's telling you you can't. You can go past that voice. But then the people around you, because you've been hanging around in certain circles, and now people start to see you seriously. You're attending conferences, you're serious, you're moving around with our daily word of inspiration, you're writing in your inspirational journal, and now they're looking at you and they begin to talk you out. There are also those voices. So there are voices that can talk you out within you and talk you out within your circle. And there are also, look, the funny thing about personal development is when you engage in it, you have to have a vision. And then this vision will be bigger than you. So sometimes that big picture can make you look at where you are and just say, you know what? There's no way I'm going to become. There's absolutely no way I'm going to become. So at that moment, because you've talked yourself out of becoming, at that moment you lose it. This is why we need our daily word of inspiration. Every day, you read something that will inspire you. So that if a voice, whether within or outside, tried to silence you, another voice from that day will be speaking to you, encouraging you, will be speaking to you, pushing you, will be speaking to you, lifting you. You need inspiration on a daily basis. I love to go back to the scripture. Apologies to those that are not Christians, but I'll tell you one thing. The Bible tells us that faith, which is the thing that pleases God the most, right? It comes from hearing and hearing the word of God. The more you hear, the more you have faith. The more you have faith, the more you act. So, this is why we have our daily word of inspiration, so that every day there is an inspiring voice that is speaking to you as you read. There is an inspiring voice that is pushing you to get out of that comfort zone, because there is no settling for average. If you're part of the Moments with Inonge community, whether on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram, there is no settling for average. Every day you need to push yourself. You need to push yourself. So at first, I started by, asking a question about these butterflies. Because when a guy walks up and says, and you go to a guy and say, oh, okay, I authored this, our daily word of inspiration, he'll quickly say, oh, okay, I can get it for my wife. I can get it for my spouse. Why? Because he sees the butterflies. So now my question was like, guys, why do you think they're butterflies? So now here's the answer to that. So before a butterfly actually becomes, it goes through stages of transformation, as you can see. So the whole concept about this is our daily word of inspiration. So as you read, from where you were, you start transforming, because the scripture tells us that be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So as your mind is being renewed, you begin to be transformed. So a butterfly never becomes a butterfly without going through all those transformation phases. So even with us, we can never become our best version without going through transformation. So that is the whole gist about this butterfly that you see. It's not for women only. Our daily word of inspiration is not for women only. It is just something that reminds you that before you become, you need to go through certain phases. Some phases may be difficult. Like you see, when the butterfly, before the butterfly becomes a butterfly, when it goes through this phase, it's a tough phase for it. Because at this phase, all it does is it eats, just eating, 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 eating. But at this point, it goes into a cocoon. And when it's in the cocoon, it becomes so uncomfortable. And that's what happens when you start your personal development journey. When you come out of your comfort zone, it becomes uncomfortable, guys. It really does become uncomfortable. This is why I would love to hold your hand on a daily basis through our daily word of inspiration. This is why I would also love to hold your hand through a 90 days mentorship. Just that, simply that. My dream is to hear you say, you know what, Inonge, this is what happened. This is what happened. I listened to you and I took on that dare and I have become the best version of myself. So, guys, being a speaker, I have to talk. It's my gift. My voice is my strength. So, whenever I'm in this zone, I just get there. I just get up there. So, anyways, guys, I've had a very wonderful time talking with you. So, tomorrow, I will be announcing the 7 winners, because I said all you need to do is to share the broadcast and tag as many people. Remember, I said we have slots that have been sponsored by Nisha all the way from America, as well as Creston Consult all the way from Australia. Much love to you guys. So I will see who's tagged the most, I will see who's shared the most, and then we'll get to give you those slots. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question, any contributions, I'll give a minute because I need to dive in and just join the award ceremony that's actually going on in Abuja. So just let me know where you're watching from. If you have got any questions, any contributions, please do drop it on the comment section. Yes, yes, yes. Drop it on the comment section. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see those comments. Let me see those comments. Let me see those comments. Thank you so much for tagging. Obviously, Mary, I see you. And I know Mary, you are actually watching from Nigeria. I know Mary, you're watching from Nigeria. Am I right or am I right? Mary, thank you so much for being a valid part of this community. Everyone that is watching, I have also seen Pastor Eben. Pastor Eben, I do believe you are watching from France. So thank you so much for also joining. Chichi, thank you so much for joining. Precious, thank you so much for joining. Trish, thank you so much for joining. Alice, once again, thank you so much for joining. Paul Major, thank you so much for joining this live broadcast. If we do have any questions, any contributions, please do let me know. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining all the way from New Jersey. Much love, sweetheart, much love. And Emmanuel actually goes ahead and says, "Thank you, Coach. This was a wonderful session. It's nice to be part of this network. The pleasure is all mine, dear. The pleasure is all mine." And we have Rosemary. Thank you so much for tagging those people. Mary goes ahead and says, "Thank you, Mar, for having me. I'm watching live from Nigeria. Much love and support. I love my West African people. I love my West African people. I love everybody across the globe. And I just want to thank God for the privilege of opening the nations unto me so that I could raise leaders that would definitely impact the world positively." So, guys, it's been amazing having this moment with you. I hope and trust that you do love, these moments that I bring to you. Get out of your comfort zones. When I do a post, drop a comment, like and share, like and share. That's the only way we can get this community growing. I can't do it on my own. I also need your help. In as much as I'm inspiring you, you could also hold my hand by ensuring that this purpose that I have for existence gets to be fulfilled. So we have a comment, and he says, "Yes, Inonge, straight from the city of lights and love." Oh, great, 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 great. I love that. The city of lights and love. I can't wait to come there. I can't wait to come there. And just maybe, you'll be my host. Just maybe. I don't know. You know how FET works. I don't know, but looking forward to coming to France. Looking forward to coming to France. So, guys, much love to you. Much love to you. I see we don't have any further contributions. We don't have any further comments. We don't have any further questions. Okay, I see a comment from Josie. And Josie, my personal chef, all the way from Nigeria. Much love to you, sweetheart. Much love to you, sweetheart. Nigeria, I don't know what I would do without you guys. Thank you so much for showing me so much love. And Josie and I connected actually all the way in Rwanda when I was speaking at the JPL Leadership Summit. So all the way, thank you so much. Much love for joining in. And Pastor Eben says, "Would be more than delighted to host you." Aww. Aww. So guys, as I quickly wrap up and just waiting for those comments, Esther says, "Thank you, Coach Inonge. I'm learning and growing." Way to go, my girl. I just want to remind you again that February is the month of self-love and flourishing growth. And when it comes to personal development, growth does not happen automatically. Like, if you like, you can sleep in bed the whole year, and by the time of your birthday, you become a year older. Well, with personal development, it doesn't happen like that. You've got to be intentional. Remember, in yesterday's live video, I talked about the three critical, resources: your time, your attention, and your money. If your time, your attention, and your money don't go in pursuit of your vision or your goals, then you don't have a vision, you don't have a goal. All you simply do have is just a mere idea. And I believe we're past that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're so, so, so welcome, 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 guys. I love to say I love to say I love to have moments with you. I don't know about you, but I had to say goodbyes. But at this point, I have to, and allow me to give you a virtual hug. A virtual hug. Much love. Love you, Lords, and please do stay tuned to Moments with Inonge.